Hey guys, this is Ryan with Beyond Microgreens, and this is another episode with Cooking with Ryan. Today we have a very special guest, Lane. He's the co-founder of Humble Alpha Movement. And so Lane, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so got to give a shout out to my brother Stephen Kuhn, co-author of our book, Unleash Your Humble Alpha. And it's really deconstructing self-leadership and then be able to radiate that out to everyone around you to have a great life and elevate people around you. And it's a really powerful book.
Very nice. Awesome. So I heard you're a chef, Lane. What are we making today?
Well, I don't know about that first part, but we're going to make some guacamole today.
Amazing.
And I'm a simple guy, so it's a simple recipe, but you know, it's kind of like eggs. You know, you know, people can make really simple eggs and make it taste fantastic, and that's my philosophy on guacamole. So.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so
well,
I guess.
I'm pretty hungry, so let's get this going.
So first of all, you know, so generally speaking, if you're going to do 4 avocados, what I usually do is 2 firm and then 2 kind of soft, and so that gives that kind of texture to where some of it's soft and creamy while some of it's really chunky. So
very nice.
Pardon my my skills here.
Yeah. Where are these knife skills coming from?
Well, since you asked.
Yeah, please tell.
No, I had some experience in the military, so I was a Green Beret for about 8 years, and learned a little bit of knife skills over there. So, yeah, military was a great experience. Had a lot of friends that taught me how to cook a few things, and I'm sure this guacamole recipe was part of it.
Yeah, for sure, and it's super easy. So
yeah, so I love guacamole. Actually, as a kid, I didn't like guacamole.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't
Why not?
I don't know. I think I just didn't grow up with it.
Yeah.
And then I tried it for the first time. I was like,
yeah,
I don't know about it.
yeah.
But eventually, it came around, and
Yeah,
you know, now I love it. You know.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting this avocado in here.
Yeah.
And I'll start out with, you know, some chunks, and then as we continue to progress, we'll
break
some stuff down, make some of it creamy, while leaving some of it a little chunky. You know, so that's why to have the different types of textures of the avocado. That's the intent behind it.
Yeah. I was about to say I've only just thought like you use avocados when they're like pretty mushy, and not like hard. So I like this, you know, the balance of the texture.
Yeah, this approach. It's got a nice, it's a nice little dance of the guac.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna do
we
a little.
Need like a hammer or something.
Yeah, we need something bigger. So I'm gonna start chopping this stuff up.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? Maybe you can chop that up.
Could help. I mean,
yeah, so let's do that.
I'm just watching.
Yeah, this is your cooking show.
Yeah, I just like watching people cook.
All right, so I'm gonna chop up some other stuff over here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna do it in a very unprofessional cooking manner.
Fair, but you know, it does the job.
This is a bro.
Yeah, this is the
doing
bro episode.
Some bro cooking, some bro.
Simple.
In the previous episode, we had a professional cook, and I was like, oh, that's definitely. I got my work cut out for me.
Cut out.
Get it?
Good one.
Get it? All right, here we go. So we're getting some of these. It's kind of. I know some people over here that know how to cook and like, hey, he's not doing that right.
Yeah, but
it's all right.
Yeah, but you're the star of the show, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, well, I'm sous chef. All right, so.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so you know, this is my approach to the guac.
Yeah.
Getting some onions. I add the onions first, after the guacamole, and what the onions do. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, sweet.
The onions, they give it that extra texture.
I like that.
And so for me, the guacamole is about like a dance of textures.
Yeah.
And you have the guacamole or the avocado.
Yeah.
You got the creaminess, you got a little bit of chunkiness, and then you got the texture of the onions that we're going to throw in here.
Just throw it in there.
And we're just going to eyeball it. I think that looks pretty good for now.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we got that. Maybe mix it up a little bit. And then now we're going to add a little bit of jalapeno.
Nice. Love the spice.
Yeah, so this gives it that little kick,
Yeah.
and I like the spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Not too spicy, but enough to give it a little kick.
For sure.
Ooh.
What's your favorite ingredient in this, other than like the avocado?
I think the jalapenos.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like it because it gives it that spice,
Yeah.
that kick,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I like.
I like that texture as well.
Yeah, and the
It's crunch.
and the freshness of the jalapeno really
Yeah.
is good. So I'll add a little bit of, make it a little bit chopped up.
Nice. Stir this in. Yeah, so I mean, this is just such a simple recipe. I mean, anyone can make this at home. I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's super fresh too. I mean, I can smell just this freshness of all these veggies right here.
Oh, yeah.
And then
and it's a little the onion getting me a little bit.
Don't cry on me.
I'm not gonna lie. So that feels like, all right, we got a little bit more. All right, so
Very nice.
so we're gonna add
Stir
this.
that in there.
I'm gonna keep it there we go. That feels good.
Yeah, it's coming along.
You know, everybody watching this right now, we have all the ingredients laid out, but the most important ingredient
Yeah, what is the most important ingredient?
is love.
That's fair.
You got to make it with love.
That's actually fair.
That's the secret ingredient that most people forget. And just a little reminder on the Cooking with Ryan show that you got to cook with love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so I do the onions or the tomatoes last because they're the most fragile
Okay.
and they're the most mushy. And so as we're mixing in the tomatoes, we just want to give it that last kind of stir.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I think the very last stir will be the lime, though.
Yeah. I like how you thought about all these, like the process of these ingredients going in. To me, I just throw everything in kind of all at once, or not really having an order. But I like how you have a specific order.
Yeah, well, it's intentionality.
Yeah, that's fair. And does that come from the military, or is that just before, like, you grew up like that? Or
I think it's cultivated over life.
Okay.
And being able to, actually I read a book 12 years ago called The 4 Hour Work Week, and that really planted a little idea. It says, hey, you can design your life. And what's behind that is being intentional about stuff.
Yeah.
And so being intentional about your food,
Yeah.
about your job,
Yeah.
what you do, where you go, people you hang out with,
Yeah.
and so simple concept.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
guy
like it.
of simplicity,
Uh-huh.
and so
Very nice.
all right, so here we go.
This is looking really nice.
We got a nice
I'm
simple
excited.
guacamole. All right, and then so we have the last thing that we're gonna add. Actually, do we have salt, pepper?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So what we can do is have a shipment in really quick. This will be, on the Cooking with Ryan, UPS is like right there. So I can just phone them in. Yeah, I don't even have to phone them in.
Yeah.
honestly, they just heard me.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's on
Do
its
you
way.
hear? I hear like a
have a
truck
feeling it's-
coming in.
I feel like a shipment is on its way.
Yeah.
And
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
oh,
there.
hello!
Oh my
Here
gosh.
we go. And
Amazing.
the shipment just came in.
Yeah. So we got them like on demand. So that's pretty amazing.
That's
for
what I.
this. Yeah.
That's
so,
what I like. So,
yeah.
I was actually rolling this a little bit to kind of soften
Okay.
up the middle.
Yeah.
And kind of like livens up the juice inside.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if that's a real thing or not, but
It sounds pretty.
it feels like it could be.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate to me.
I saw it on a show one time. So, gonna add some lime, and then let's add a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm a guy that likes the pepper.
Same.
Yeah, it gives it
good.
that extra.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got the last few kind of stirs. Get the pepper in there, the lime. What are you smelling right now? What kind of fragrances?
Some goodness.
Yeah.
I can smell the lime.
Yeah.
I can smell the onion.
All
Better
right.
not tear up on this.
All right, so we got a little bit of this, just a little bit of that, not too much. So I guess
I've
add it in
definitely
there.
overdone the salt before, and it just ruins everything.
Yeah, definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And that's basically done it a couple times, and then you just make more guac, and then you'd be all right. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
that's
kinda
fair. Yeah, just make more.
guac
Yeah.
it down, so to
Yeah,
speak.
yeah, yeah.
So there we have it.
Sweet.
So we got the
Amazing.
guac, and
And then the last ingredient.
of course,
The star of the show. Lane, please tell our audience what this is.
so this is, this is like a big bucket of broccoli
That's fair.
that's condensed into this little guy right here, which
Yeah.
is amazing, packed with nutrients, and I'm excited
Yeah.
to put this
Yeah,
inside this
so-
guacamole.
Broccoli booster is just an easy way to add those veggies into your diet.
Yeah.
So, on any, hike, anything like that. So what we'll do is just do a nice heaping amount.
Yeah.
I like the more the better, honestly.
Yeah,
And just stir it in there.
give it a nice stir there.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
That's nice.
yeah.
So we can just put some chips in there.
Yeah, so this is a bro bag of chips.
Yeah.
Oh, and just as a tip, I was doing a little research for the
Yeah.
my cooking research that I do
Yeah,
normally do.
'cause you're the ultimate
Yeah.
chef.
And so people are worried about oxidized guacamole. Like
Oh.
it getting brown if you put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
When
When the air gets
Yeah. So one of the tips, pro tip, is that basically you mush it down with a spoon, right? In the container
Okay.
that you're gonna put it in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
and then you put about half an inch of water on top. Try to get it as flat as possible,
Okay.
and then that layer of water allows for the oxidation to be like minimized for a
Interesting.
prolonged period of time, longer than a couple days. And then whenever you're done, you pour out just the water, and then just mix it in there, and then boom, you got green guacamole
Still
a couple
fresh.
days later, and it's still
Yeah.
fresh. So
Yeah, because it gets pretty brown pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah,
So
so-
that's interesting. I never knew that.
yeah, so that was my my chef research.
Good stuff. I like it.
So here we go.
So yeah, take a chip
All right.
and we'll give it a try.
Yeah.
And on the show we like to do some ratings, so give it a rating out of 10. I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 thumbs up at least.
That's really fresh.
Yeah. Now,
really
based
fresh.
on the first, that was actually the first taste test. Now, if I wasn't, doing a show or
Yeah.
doing it in front of people, I'd probably kind of give a little taste test every,
yeah.
So, me personally, I could probably add a couple more, jalapenos in there to make it a little
That's
bit more.
fair. Yeah, that kick.
But yeah, the texture is rich. The creaminess mixed in with the chunkiness of the
It's very creamy.
other avocado, texture of the other vegetables, and then the
The broccoli booster.
I'm talking about the nutrients packed in this bad boy.
He knows.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
knows. So out of 10, what would you give these amazing guacamole?
well, I made it, so
I just gotta keep eating it.
yeah, 9.5. I know you guys have a running tradition of high standards, but you can always improve.
That's
So
fair.
9.5.
That's fair. I like it.
Yeah.
So this is really good. Super simple as well. And I think that should go into the rating as well. Some of these recipes are pretty hard to make, and I don't know if I could make it by myself, honestly. But this, I think I could. So super easy. A bro meal. You can watch it like while watching football. Honestly, like really
Yeah.
easy. So
And very healthy.
very healthy, very healthy. Easy way to add those veggies into your diet. So I'm gonna go with a 9.1.
That's fair.
It's really good. It's really good.
That's fair.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
guys need to try this. Look at this. Look at this guac. Every amazing ingredients in here. It's very healthy. You guys need to try it out. There was 6-7 ingredients, super easy to make.
Yeah.
And you don't need a Green Beret to make it for you. But
It doesn't hurt.
That's fair. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. And Lane, where can we find you? On the internet, or out in the mountains, or where can we find you?
Well, when I'm not out traveling or climbing mountains, social media, Facebook. You can search my name, Lane Belone, or you can search Humble Alpha in Facebook.
And buy the book.
Get the book at humblealpha.com/Amazon, or search it on Amazon, Unleash Your Humble Alpha. And I'm very active on Instagram at Increase Freedom. So
sweet. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.